Islam is definitely not about war, not about terrorism, not about frightening people or any of those negativities.
Again, with the first instance of this in the Quran in chapter 2, called Surah Baqarah, the cow, verse 190, telling us about fighting. And it says, you fight them or they fight you. But if they stop, you stop. Because otherwise you become the transgressor. Verily, Allah does not love the transgressors. Next verse, and kill them wherever you find them, and turn them out from where they turned you out. But again, it's reminding you, you have to stop if they stop.
When Thunderfoot announced that May 20th would be the first annual Draw Muhammad Day, I had mixed feelings. It's a dangerous declaration. I hope he's aware of the full weight of the matter. However, I believed then, and I still do, that it's a good idea. We need to bring this issue out into the open. The truth must be known. It took me a while to decide what my submission would be, though. I'd considered a few things. First, I was considering a Balls Darby interview with Muhammad, where it is revealed that Muhammad was really not angry at the Europeans and the Jews, but was rather angry at his mother for abandoning him for so long. Then I decided I'd do a video on how all the Muslims responsible for all this fighting must be gay. I mean, that's the big reason why guys get into fights to begin with. They see another guy who's very attractive to them, Muhammad for example. They start getting a gay feeling, then they have to go kill something to prove to themselves they are not gay. That's right, boys. Killing things for sport or just because they don't agree with you is gay. But then I thought about all the innocent Muslims who have a dignity that I admire.
The mainstream Muslims living in this country want to show that we can express our protest in a very legitimate, in a very civil, in a very courteous way.
And I decided instead that I'd do a video on why Muhammad doesn't like people to see his image. While researching that one, though, I discovered that Muhammad never forbade his image being displayed. In fact, his image was fairly common up until the 1800s, when the Wahhabi tribes of Saudi Arabia decided Muslims were growing too attached to monuments and mosques and images, and they began defacing and destroying them. 7 mosques were a treasure trove of art and history relating to the beginnings of Islam until they too were destroyed in 2004. The Saudis need control of the Muslim people. Without the whole of Islam behind them, they could lose their hold on the oil reserves. It's all about the oil. They're trying to use the religion of Islam to protect their oil interests. If they get rid of your recorded history and rewrite it to serve their needs, how will you know? So instead, I've decided to do a fart joke. You can't go wrong with a fart joke.